Lamotou. Now, Lamotou the banana, what does that name mean to you? I'll tell you one thing. It means a lot to this channel. Lamotou, at one point in time, I'd say, was the most recognizable commenter and or extension to the Sega Slayer 64 channel. Whether you call us YouTube friends, YouTube rivals, people who just create videos that are the same. There's no doubt Lamotu has had an impact on this channel as I have had on his. You know, I'm in every single video. He talks about me in every single video he's in. So you know what? I think it's finally time that I go ahead and do something I've always wanted to do, something that I promised I was going to do a while back and I never did. I originally said this was going to be how you say, top 10 video. I've changed my mind. I thought this was a much cooler idea and allowed me to make this into hopefully a yearly series. Now I don't know if Lamotu is this. The thing is, I'm thinking Lamotu should do this as well for me to rank my Let's Plays. I don't know if he is. This was my idea, so you know I'm going to rank all of his Let's Plays, and we're gonna see just how they stack up. Now, first off, for Lamotu and everyone else, especially Midnight, you know, Paulie, whoever's watching this, you know, uh, this is strictly a Lamotu thing. I could do this for someone else in the future. You know, I might do it for someone else in the future, but for now, it's like a Lamotu thing. I want to see Lamotu. And mostly just Lamotu, but everyone else watching this as well. These are all my personal opinions. So if a Let's Play you think should rank somewhere and it doesn't rank there, yeah, that's because, you know, that's just how I personally feel about this Let's Play. There is no bias, there is no, so like, I want to let you know, like, for example, and this is just an example, but if I was to put a Sonic Let's Play in S tier, right, and I don't even know if I am yet, I haven't even made up my mind, that does not mean I put that there because it's Sonic. It just means I put it there because maybe I like it, I like certain characteristics about it, and so on and so forth. So now that we've got that established, oh, I also will not be including his newest Let's Play, his Nuzlocke one with Midnight, because those aren't done. That's not even close to being done yet. And I'm not going to be including Pinky in the Brain because I also know for a fact that it's not done. Um, the thing is, the rules are for this, for me, for me is I'm including solely Let's Plays that I know are completely finished, that he fully finished, or ones that I know he's fully not going to go back to. Earthbound, Halloween Hack, or Phoenix Wright. You know, these are Let's Plays I'm almost certain are never going to be finished. If they're, like I said, I want to do this yearly. So, you know, by the end of next year, by this time next year, you know, he does somehow miraculously finish Shantae and Phoenix Wright or Earthbound Halloween, I'll go back and I'll re-rank those. But you know, for now, these are ones that are going to be ranked. So without further ado, it is with great joy that I can say, roll the intro. Hey Slayers, I'm the one and only world's coolest Sega enthusiast, Sega Slayer 64, and I hope you all had a great Halloween yesterday. Well, at the time I'm recording this, it's yesterday. It's actually Tuesday for me today. It's Wednesday for you guys, but this is something that I promised I was going to do a while ago, and that I'm finally ready to own up to and do. It was originally going to be a top 10 video, right? But I wanted to do a tier list. I haven't done a tier list in so long. If you remember, I'll leave a link to it down in the pinned comment below. I ranked every Sega console. I want to go back and do another tier list where I rank some Sonic games and so on and so forth and this and that, blah, 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 blah. I want to do more. But the first one I wanted to do, and this one is probably going to be a yearly series, and like I said, I'm hoping Lamotu makes his counter to this for me as well, is I'm going to be ranking every Lamotu the Banana Let's Play. Now, there are rules, and I'm pretty sure I will explain those rules. I've probably explained them in the beginning video. I don't know. I haven't recorded that part yet. But at the beginning of this video, I'm probably certain I will explain those rules. But if I didn't, it goes essentially like this. The rules are I'm going to only be including Let's Plays that are done, that I feel are so completely done and I know have no chance. Piggy in the Brain, That's not done, so I'm not going to include that yet. I know it's not done. The newest Nuzlocke is only literally one video in. It's not done. Lamotou says 3 If it's 3 videos in, it's considered good enough. Not me. I think a Let's Play should be finished before you truly decide how you felt about it. That goes for, like, an example is the Earthbound Halloween hack. I know that's not finished. I know that is completely done. He's not going back to that. That's it. So that's done. So I'm going to actually be ranking that in this video. I also want to make sure everyone knows this tier list is not a definitive tier list. It's not a tier list that says, hey, these are the Let's Plays that are good and these are the ones that aren't, and you shouldn't watch this one because I say this one is better. No, these are all personal opinions. I've seen all of these Let's Plays. Some of them I've seen many times. I rewatched some of them to get a better gauge for this video as well. So like I said, this is personal opinions. I want Lamotou and everyone not to feel any type of personal way. This is supposed to be a fun video. These are Let's Plays based on how I felt and what I liked about each one and what I didn't like. And if I think it wasn't as good of a Let's Play, that doesn't mean the Let's Play itself is terrible and you shouldn't go watch it, because you probably should. It just means that maybe I didn't like the particular game. Maybe I didn't like what was said in this video or in this Let's Play. Blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Another thing, really quickly. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I don't remember. So you know what? Let's just get right into this. We're gonna get right into this right now. So without further ado, let's go. I had to go through this weird website called Tier Maker website. It's dumb. It's ugly. It has ads, but I'm sorry. That's all I have for now since I'm not on mobile. I can't just download an app. I have to do this. So we can see all of the Let's Plays here. There's not gonna be a particular order. In fact, some of them are missing, aren't they? Wait, let me just make sure. What's that? I think I am missing one. I think I'm missing Sonic 1. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure I'm missing Sonic 1. Okay, I'm sorry about that. We're good, though. We're good. Let's get into this. Okay? So, I want to say, come on, what am I doing? Yeah, okay, listen, I'm sorry about the website. It's garbage, but this is all I have. I'm not on my phone. I'm on my computer. There's gonna be no particular order to these at all. No order at all. I'm just going to be going with it, okay? We're just going to be going out there. And we're going to be ranking these all. I have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. Again, I'm going to give some of my thoughts on them. Tell you what I think about them. And, we're going to get into it, okay? So, I think I'll start with. I'll try to. I'm sorry about the little cut there. Too many mistakes. I unplugged my headset. Okay, that's one's on me. That's on me. As I said, I'm gonna start with some little semblance of order, but I don't remember every true Let's Play. So we're just gonna. And by the way, these don't include one-off videos. He didn't include the one-off videos like Golden Axe and Golden Axe 2 and stuff like that. One-off videos, they didn't count. The Halloween hack was supposed to be a Let's Play, so it's here, but stuff like Golden Axe 1, 2, those were just one-off videos. They don't count as Let's Plays. So these are solely Let's Plays that were intended to be Let's Plays, finished or not finished. So we're gonna start this off. Let's start off with Pokemon, the Pokemon Blue Let's Play, or I'm pretty sure that's Blue. I don't remember which version this is. I remember this one. It was supposed to be like a collaborative thing with at the time Goatwell, who is now Midnight Ricochet, who I'm sure is watching this video just as well as Lamo to you. So I wanna say this really quickly. This Let's Play is not that memorable to me because I didn't really I watched it, but I don't really remember too much about it. It was a one-off thing. I thought it was kind of weird because it's like, the two of them started it and then they just kind of threw it away. The new one, I'm really enjoying that so far. But, like, this one, I want to go back and rewatch it. But, like, I tried to watch it again. I don't know. There's really nothing I don't want to seem like a jerk, but there's nothing really I feel too notable about this one. It was cool. There were some funny moments, but I just didn't really. I don't know. It didn't really resonate with me. I didn't feel too attached to any of the Pokemon like I did the Nuzlocke, the famous one. We'll get to soon enough. I didn't feel an attachment to the Pokemon, and as you know, I'm not really a fan of Pokemon games. So, like, if there was really nothing holding on to this one to keep me into it or engaged in it. And plus, like I said, it lasted literally one episode, two if you count the one that's on Goatwell's channel. So I'm going to put it in not F tier, C tier. Again, it was okay. There was nothing with it that really resonated with me too much. Let's see who will go in next. I think we'll go with Sonic 1 next. Sonic 1, this was the Lamotou Let's Play that really, it was the first one I ever watched. It was the Lamotou introduction for me. So it obviously has a bit of a special place in my heart, but I'm not going to be biased on this Let's Play. I'm going to base it purely off of, well, this whole Let's Play is biased. It's how I feel about all these, but I'm going to base it purely off of my thoughts and opinions on it, and not how I feel about it being the first ever introduction to Lamotou. No, so Sonic 1, this Let's Play was good. It was good. It was supposed to be, a remake of the original one, which is lost to time, unfortunately. RIP, RIP. And this Let's Play, in terms of a first Let's Play, it was really good, actually. He kept the commentary decent. He kept the commentary decent throughout. There was enough topics to talk about. Lots of the opinions I didn't agree with, like Marble Zone not being that bad, or Labyrinth Zone not being that bad. And I don't know why at the time I kind of agree with it, but I don't. So Labyrinth Zone is awful. Not as bad as Marble Zone, but still awful. In terms of first Let's Play, it was good. It wasn't anything like special, compared to some of these later ones, but like it was a good Let's Play. It was enjoyable to watch through and through. There was nothing particularly bad about it. Like I said, few opinions I don't agree with, but that's a me thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in A tier. I'm gonna place it in A tier because like I said, I enjoyed it. I don't. It was just for first Let's Play. It wasn't really first Let's Play, but it was like the first one I saw. And the first one that is still truly on his channel, besides Phoenix Wright and Age of Civilizations, but we are not gonna. We'll get to those later. So as like a first Sonic Let's Play, as a first Let's Play, it was decent. It was great. It was decent. Nothing too standout, nothing too noteworthy, but also nothing bad or awful. It was just good. It belongs in A tier. So next we'll go ahead and go with his newest one. Well, not the newest one, because we still got Pinky in the Brain, which is not the newest one, but the newest Nuzlocke. But no, the newest, most recent completed one, Rockman 1 or Mega Man 1, whatever you want to call it. I call it Mega Man, but I think Rockman is such a cool and underrated name. It doesn't make sense, but we're not gonna go into why I think Rockman is a cool name. We're gonna be talking about the Let's Play itself. This Let's Play, I really enjoyed this Let's Play. I did. I really thought it was a great Let's Play. I thought it was informative. I thought it was funny. The rah-rah Rasputin, well, that was funny. I thought the deaths were insanely funny, especially in Wily number 2. Oh, man, some of the deaths there and the sounds with... It was an insanely funny Let's Play. It got some really good laughs out of me. It was enjoyable. And I genuinely could not wait for episode after episode after episode. Like, it was top tier. I'm going to say this is, in my opinion, an S tier. Oops, not there. I'm going to say, in my opinion, this is an S tier Let's Play. I really thoroughly enjoyed this one, and I want more. He said he's going to do more of the NES games. I would like to see all 6, but I think he said he's just going to do up to 4 or skip 1. I'd like to just see them all, but, it's up to him. I enjoyed it, though. I enjoyed it. So next we'll go with Shantae. Shantae, let's talk about Shantae. Shantae got a few episodes in. This one is very hard because I am very biased when it comes to Shantae as a game. This game is very special to me. It's a game I wanted more than any other game when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, Shantae was a game series I was enthralled with. I really wanted to play it as a kid, and I eventually did get it, and I thought it was worth the hype for me wanting it for years. The Let's Play itself, it never was finished, so there's a point taken off for that, but um, It was, in terms of a let's play, it was decent. It was great. It was good. I felt the commentary was again smooth. I thought it was on point. I thought some of the moments in the let's play were funny. I genuinely just enjoyed this let's play. So, but because it wasn't finished, because it only lasted a few episodes, and genuinely just because we didn't get enough of it, I'm gonna say it's B tier. It's not a bad let's play. It's just we didn't get enough of it. Oops. Please take me back. Okay, okay, we're back, and the colors changed. Whatever. We didn't get enough of it for it to be, I think, truly in like A tier or B tier or S tier because it wasn't finished. But B tier, I think, is perfectly a good tier for this one. Now I know it looks like I've just been placing them, but I'm telling you, there's an order to this. Next, we'll go with Sonic CD. Sonic CD Let's Play. Has probably my favorite Lamotou video of all time, and that was episode 5, I believe, where he was just like, dude, Lamotou in that episode was just like super hyped. He was ready to record. It was genuinely a fun Let's Play, high energy, high impact, and I don't know, something about that Let's Play has always just resonated with me, just because of, I don't know. I think personally, a YouTuber's mood in a video helps determine how good that video is gonna be. And I think episode 5 of Sonic CD was really good. And I also liked how he was fair in how he did the music. He did mention he likes the American soundtrack more. I totally disagree. I 100% disagree with that. But to be fair, he would switch back and forth between each of them. And I think that is a nice note that a lot of YouTubers don't do or wouldn't go through personally. Lots of people would just be biased and use their personal favorite as the go, like me. I'd be that type of person that'd be like, oh, no, the Japanese version is my favorite. I'm not switching back and forth. He actually made the attempt to switch back and forth in every episode, and he was consistent, and I commend him for that. Again, I thought the commentary was great. It was on point to the game, opinions and things that some I agree with, some I didn't agree with. Genuinely, he finished this one. It was genuinely just a fun let's play in general, and I'm gonna put this one in S tier just because I really thought it was a great let's play. I did. So let's get to Sonic Adventure 1. Let's go straight to this one. This let's play was, and this isn't just a me thing. This is a Lamotou thing. This let's play was kind of awful because, again, this goes back to what I was talking about. A YouTuber's mood in a video. Like, I've talked about this a million times, but Sonic Adventure 2 is literally the worst Let's Play on my channel, in my opinion. It's the one I'm the most ashamed of. It's the one I cannot stand. And this Let's Play was that pretty much the exact same thing, but with SA1. It's weird because how SA1 is my favorite game of all time, and not my favorite game of all time, one of my favorite games of all time, and SA2 I absolutely despise. Is one of my most hated, if not my most hated game of all time. Not because SA1 was a particularly bad game, SA2 was a bad game, but mostly just because I didn't like how it ruined SA1 and what SA1 had going. It was just it's a me thing. I've stated this a bunch of times, but SA1 was SA1 could have been what Sonic 2 was, and we'll get to that in the future. The Let's Play was just terrible. He didn't want to do it. You could tell the entire time he wasn't having fun. There was no real consistency to the story. Now, SA1 is supposed to go Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, Gamma. I'm pretty sure Gamma's supposed to be last. Me personally, I always do Big last. It doesn't matter which continuity you do. You can do whatever one you want to do in whatever order you should do. I just think Sonic should always be done first. But Lamotou, the thing was, he didn't even make an attempt kind of to. I think he did with Sonic, where Sonic got two consistent parts, but then it was like all over the place. Like one episode was and it got to the point it was confusing. You can't really keep up with it. Now I've seen Sonic Adventure 1 a million times, so I know, but I'm just looking at this from the view of an average viewer who hasn't played SA1 as much as I have and who knows the game through and through, in and out. It would be confusing. Like I said, the one episode would be Tails, the next episode would be Knuckles, next will be Sonic, and then we're back to Knuckles again and Tails after. And it really just mixed and twisted and twined everything up, like I said. And then he was just mostly quiet during this Let's Play, similar to how I was with SA2. And if he wasn't quiet, similar to how I was with SA2, he was complaining. Again, similar to exactly how I was in SA2. And so this Let's Play is, I think, the first F tier. Like, it's an F tier for me. It was it was awful. And I'm sorry to admit to you again. Nothing to do with you, but he's admitted it himself. This Let's Play was terrible. It got to the point I had to tell him personally to just give the Let's Play up. It was not worth continuing because it just wasn't. It wasn't even fun to watch. It felt like a chore to watch because it would be like very long episodes, similar to how I did with no real plot point, kind of twisted up, and then just no no commentary. Half of it was just quiet. Like if you go watch it, it's just quiet. Quiet. Five Nights. Okay, so we'll do Five Nights at Flumpy's next. So Five Nights at Flumpy. I'm pretty no One Night at Flumpy's. I don't. One Night at Flumpy's. I'm pretty sure it's called. I've actually played this game before in the past personally, way before I started my YouTube career, and I thought the Let's Play was fun. You could see he enjoyed fight One Night at Flumpy's, One Night at Flumpy's, and again, I'm not a big fan of this game. I have played it before. It's not really a big deal to me. I used to really like FNAF and FNAF style games. I'll never forget Five Nights at Wario's by WW Wario. I love that series, all of the games. I still do love it. I might even play it on the channel at one point. But I used to be a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy games, and he still is. I'm not really anymore. I still like the video. I still like the Let's Play. It was a decent Let's Play. Good enough commentary. Again, very on point with talking about the game. And, I don't really have any points I agree or disagree with because I don't know enough about the lore and series. But, like, in 10 general terms of how the Let's Play was done and the commentary in it, it was decent. It was decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a B tier simply because, like I said, this is based off solely how I feel about things. So next we're going Phoenix Wright, right? Or Phoenix Wright, or however you want to pronounce his name. Again, a Let's Play that was pretty much like how can I say, this Let's Play had literally one episode. It was, again, something that you could tell Lamotou just didn't really have fun with. I never liked the Phoenix Wright series, so I didn't really understand it. I still don't really understand the series of games. I understand why they're popular. I like the objection thing. Everyone likes that meme, but like I literally, other than that, like this Let's Play is just, it's a footnote. It's not really memorable. It was one episode. It was one of the starting out episodes. It's all around just forgettable, and it wasn't really fun. I'm gonna just put it in F tier again. Not because you shouldn't watch it, just because I didn't really enjoy it. Like I said, this is based off enjoyment, and I did not enjoy this Let's Play at all. Next we're gonna go ahead and go with Age of Civilizations. Now I'm a bit biased. And during and for this Let's Play, I don't know how he angles it as a Let's Play, but me personally, I'm including every Age of Civilizations 2 stream and video and/or series. And I enjoy Age of Civilizations 2. I love the game. Whenever I play, I had to put it down recently because whenever I play it, I get literally addicted to it. And I'll sit there for hours just looking at a map. And it gets kind of annoying after a while, but it's so fun you can't stop. The game's insanely addicting. Uh, as a fellow, me and Lamotou are both history buffs, but as history buffs, being a history buff myself, and obviously loving history a lot, and it's one of my main personality traits. If you were to meet me in real life, is how much I love history. But if you combine that with just the great commentary, the understanding, this Let's Play is not going to be for everyone. But for me, being a history buff, loving this game, and truly having a passion for it, I'm just enjoying the Let's Play and all, and some of the funny things that happened during it. It was funny. And me being in some of those streams and having fun, just spamming turn communist, that was always fun. All in all, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in S tier. Just for, like, this is my personal enjoyment. It's an S tier for me. I really love this Let's Play. I do. Next, we'll go with let's do Sonic 2. Cause this one is no, I'll save these three. Let's save these three for last. We'll save these three for last. So we'll do, like, because these are the three most controversial ones. We'll do these ones next. Next, we'll get to Earthbound Halloween Hacks. So, again, this one is extremely similar to Phoenix Wright for me in that I really just didn't I don't want to say care, but I just genuinely didn't really enjoy it. I don't like Earthbound or Mother. I usually call it Mother just because I think Mother's a funnier name, but Earthbound, Mother, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a big fan. I don't like RPGs. I don't like Earthbound. I've seen it. I've played it myself. I tried to get far. I tried to get through it somewhat back in the day. I don't really remember much of it. I don't like it. This Let's Play, I don't remember anything truly notable happening in it. Like, trying just from my memory, I haven't watched it in a while. I might rewatch the episode one, the only episode that there was after this. But, like, it from memory, it was just, there's nothing that stands out about it. It's like, it's not like SA1 where I can actually hate it, or B or A where I just love it. It's like it's just there. It's one that you watch just to watch it to get the full Lamotou experience, and then you kind of just throw it out. And I'm sorry, Lamotou, if you don't like hearing that, but like personal opinions, that's just how I feel about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and rank it in C tier. Again, similar to Pokemon Blue. I assume that's blue, right? I assume it's blue. For just I can't remember what blue actually looks like, but I'm certain that's blue. Just for my own personal enjoyment. So next we got Five Nights at Freddy's 1. This Let's Play was fun. It was funny whenever Lamotou got jump scared. I like Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is another game that is kind of special to me. I really loved FNAF 1 back in the day. I still think it's probably like the coolest in the series. Like I don't think any, besides I'd say number 3 is the scariest. 2 is just there for me, and 4 again is also one that gave me nightmares back in the day, but number 1 is something I really thought was cool. I really like the concept. I really like the design of the OG characters. I think Bonnie, especially the OG Bonnie, like Bonnie has been consistently less scary as each game goes on. Besides Springtrap, but Springtrap is technically just a different character, but it's basically just Bonnie. Let's be honest here, but scarier. This Bonnie from FNAF 1 gave me nightmares for so long. He gave Scott Cawthon nightmares. Like, Bonnie was genuinely a nightmare-inducing character. He still is one of the scariest. That OG Bonnie, I think, is one of the scariest characters in gaming history ever. Whether you like FNAF or you don't, like I said, I used to, I don't anymore. But like, Bonnie is still one of the scariest characters. And like, seeing Lamotou get jump scared or hearing him get jump scared, it was funny. It was funny. I enjoyed this Let's Play. He finished it. I thought it was good. I'm gonna go ahead and rank it in SA tier. Not because, like I said, it wasn't really my favorite, but it was just good. It was good. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This Let's Play is kind of memorable as well. I thought it was funny whenever Lamotou got jump scared again. But then again, he was really just kind of good at this one. He kind of blasted through it. I felt there weren't as many jump scares as there were in FNAF 1. And genuinely, it was an okay Let's Play. It was fun to watch. He finished it. Again, it was great. It felt more like a speed run than a Let's Play, although each episode where it was consistent, it was consistent. It was a decent Let's Play, stayed on topic relatively well, got what he got the points across, gave some interesting history and facts and cheats about the game that I did not cheats, but strats about the game that I personally didn't know myself. So all in all, I'm gonna rank this Let's Play in B tier, similar to like Shantae and One Night at Flumpy's, where it's like I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. It was decent. It was good. It was memorable, but it wasn't awful, and it wasn't one of my favorites. It's one I will go back and watch eventually, but just it's not one I'm gonna go back and watch as often as like these three up here, or even Sonic 1 and FNAF 1. These are all ones I'll watch. I'll go back and rewatch from time to time, especially Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Rockman. This one I'm definitely gonna go back and watch. These are always funny to go back to. And so now we have what I would consider the three most infamous Let's Plays, excluding Pinky and the Brain, in my opinion. Sonic 1 and CD are also very infamous, but I don't want it to just seem like all Sonic-like games. These are the three most infamous Let's Plays, in my opinion. One, because I can't stand the opinion of it. Two, because I really got attached to the characters of it. And three, because this Let's Play is probably my favorite time. It just reminds me of a great time. But we'll get to that in a minute. So let's get to Sonic 1. I'm at Sonic 2. Sonic 2. This Let's Play is the most mixed Let's Play ever, in my opinion. I find myself on the borders of sometimes hating it, other times loving it, other times just feeling mid about it. You can feel the overall tone. It's similar to Sonic Adventure 1 in that You could tell Lamotou didn't want to play it, but it's also more similar to Sonic the Hedgehog one in that even though he didn't want to play it, he still got through it. He still gave interesting facts about it, which Sonic, everyone knows about Sonic 2. The facts are why I'm the world's coolest Sega enthusiast. I can tell you a ton of facts about Sonic 2. They were all well known, but I think the Let's Play itself was genuinely well done. Even though he did complain, it was always funny, and I think it gave you a real point to. I think in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and this Let's Play, mistake, correct me if I feel I'm wrong, if you feel I'm wrong, I'm able to, but I felt you always gave the option to change your mind when it came to Sonic 2. There's some things, including myself, where you just like, you can't change my mind on this. But I think Lamotou in this Let's Play, I think he was going for a try and change my mind thing. And that's what I really enjoyed about this Let's Play. He would bring up points in the Let's Play. I would leave a comment trying to disagree with these points or counter these points or say this and that. Or he would say, this is why I feel Sonic 2 isn't good. And I'd leave a comment that says, this is why I feel Sonic 2 is good. And that tone of this Let's Play, along with it just genuinely being a fun Let's Play, it's one of my favorites of all time, like I said. And only thing that I'd say brings it down just a little bit is the constant complaining. But again, it's never as bad as SA1 is, and it's usually just the boil down to I still hate Sonic 2, or there's some good things here in Sonic 2, whereas like SA1 was just completely bad. Sonic 2, he would say, oh, well, I actually do like this about Sonic 2, or I think this is good about Sonic 2, or this stage is good about Sonic 2, but I still hate the game, or so on and so forth. I think the Let's Play was really well done. I think it was top tier Sonic stuff. I just think the complaining part just brings it down just that notch for it to have an A tier. It had it not, like I said, had the complaining not dragged on just a little bit. Like I said, just a little bit. It's not unwatchable like SA1, and it's still genuinely a well done Let's Play. But had they not complained and not dragged it down, it would have been S tier material. But it's A tier for now. It's A tier material. So next we're gonna go ahead and go with Pokemon Nuzlocke. So this one right here is very infamous. This Let's Play is very infamous. One, because of how long it went on. This Let's Play basically stretched 2 years, if I'm being honest with you. No, it literally stretched 2 years. This was a 2 year long Let's Play. I've never had a Let's Play last 2 years, let alone a year, let alone more than 3 months. This Let's Play, the closest I've had was the Incredible Hulk, but that one and Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, but those were always guaranteed, designed to go into the next year. That's the closest I had. But this Let's Play, okay, I was scared on Pokemon. I think with this one, right, the Let's Play, because we all know I'm not a Pokemon fan. I don't know much about Pokemon Emerald. Even after watching the Let's Play, I still cannot really tell you anything notable about Pokemon Emerald. I'm currently doing a Let's Play on my channel to try and fix that, but I can't really tell you anything notable about Pokemon Emerald still. But I think the thing that really saved this Let's Play for me was the character attachment. I got completely attached. When you get a set of Pokemon, right, and you do a Nuzlocke, and if you're gonna do a Nuzlocke or anything like that, you want to get attached with anything, TV, games. It doesn't work if you don't get attached to the characters, right? And I got really attached to the Pokemon in this series to the point where some of them would die. I would genuinely feel extremely sad. My favorite Pokemon of all is Gary. Gary was my favorite, man. He was what I felt. I came up with the whole. Well, I didn't come up with it, but Lamotou came up with most of it. But I always felt that Gary was the leader of the group. I don't know if I was the first to say that to him or if he already thought it himself, but I think I remember being the one to say Gary was the leader. Gary just felt like the leader of the entire guy. Gary just felt leader-like. He had the leader look to him. He was always cool, and whenever Gary got pulled out, he would literally get the job done. And without spoiling the ending, it was very sad. But this Let's Play was full of very sad moments when when a Pokemon that I cared about would die. It was very sad. I can't remember everyone's names. I can remember Gary, Barry. I think there was a Larry. I remember ASM. I remember Sven. Not Sven. It might have been Sven. Sven. I don't know why. I could probably remember a few more if I think of them, but I really got attached to some of these Pokemon, and so when they were gone, Whenever they would die, it was very sad. Because if you don't know what the rules of a Nuzlocke are, because trust me, I didn't know either for the longest time. They essentially state that you have one team. You use that team as the time goes on. You can catch Pokemon, as many Pokemon as you want, but when one of the Pokemon die, when one of their when one of your Pokemon dies, he goes and or faints, whatever one you want to say. He essentially dies. You have to put him in the TM box and leave him there for the rest of the game. But between how long this Let's Play went and genuinely how fun I think the interaction was, and some of the commentary and music throughout this, like this Let's Play helped me discover "Pastime Paradise" by Stevie Wonder, and I couldn't stand Stevie Wonder music before, but like I like that song now. So you know what? It's S tier. I think this Let's Play is an S tier Let's Play, and like I said, although I still don't like, genuinely am not a Pokemon fan, I still can't tell you anything notable about Pokemon Emerald. I just think this Let's Play held my attention mostly because of the commentary, the funny grinding music, and the Pokemon, me becoming really attached to the Pokemon. Finally, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I love this Let's Play. I do. I love some of the things I found surprising. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is like one of my favorite Sonic games of all time. It's my favorite classic game in the series. Pretty much everyone's favorite classic game in the series, if we're being honest here. It's a masterpiece of a game. There's no denying it. I still personally think it's better than Mania. Personally, like, I love Mania, don't get me wrong. Mania is an amazing game, and I know a lot of people think it is the best Sonic game of all time, or the best classic game of all time. I don't know. I still don't think it took the crown from Sonic 3. This is just my opinion. Sonic 3 is just a masterpiece. I think it was a masterpiece. I don't think it's the greatest Sonic game ever made, but that's all personal anyway. I don't think there is no definitive greatest Sonic game ever made, greatest Mario game ever made, greatest Pokemon game ever made. I don't believe that. I believe these are all subjective. Now, I think there is a subjective and objective good game argument, but I don't think there is the greatest game in a series. Even if someone's favorite game in the series is Sonic Blast, for example, that's still Sonic Blast. It's whatever. But Sonic the Hedgehog 3, this Let's Play was not only during a fun time in my channel, it was during the golden era of my channel, which, might have some effect on it, but like, I was genuinely excited for every episode of this Let's Play that would drop. It was also going on around the same time as the Nuzlocke, the early days of the Nuzlocke, so it was just funny. It was genuinely a fun Let's Play and a funny Let's Play to watch, and I genuinely just enjoyed it all in all around. It's one I'm going to go back to for a long time, pretty much like all the other Let's Plays here. And it has staying value. I think it was a great way to truly end off the classic series of Let's Plays on the channel. I think it was a fine finale. And I remember feeling so much satisfaction, similar to the Nuzlocke when this Let's Play finally finished. It was just such a good Let's Play. And all in all, due to how much fun I had in it, hold on, it goes back to what I was talking about earlier about Sonic 2 and 1 and Mega Man and CD. It had commentary. You could tell he was really passionate about this game. I'm pretty sure Sonic 3 Knuckles is his favorite game of all time, or his favorite Sonic game of all time, one or the other. But like, the Let's Play itself was genuinely just an amazing Let's Play. It was great. I enjoyed the Let's Play all through and through. The commentary was on point. It was relevant. There were some interesting facts in there. There was some, the Ice Cap section, because, Ice Cap is my favorite stage in the game, favorite music. Certain things I didn't agree with, like I'm pretty sure he said Launch Base Zone and its music was overrated. Completely disagree. I think Launch Base Zone, especially Launch Base Act 2, is super underrated. He said Sandopolis was underrated. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Sandopolis, the stage. I don't like the music from Sandopolis, and I don't really. I mean, yeah, maybe you could argue it's underrated. I think it's perfectly rated, in my opinion. But, let's just, I think it's definitely an S tier Let's Play. Full on S tier. Like, I couldn't put it anywhere else but S tier. It's an S tier Let's Play. Genuinely. So that is my entire opinion on every single Lamotou Let's Plays. Let me know down in the comments below if you agree. This Let's Play, this tier list is actually public on Tier Maker. It's a public tier. So if you want to go, it's titled LTB or Lamotou the Banana Let's Plays. I spelled plays wrong. I'll fix it. I don't know why I put an E. It was probably an accident. Maybe I'll leave it like that. But, it's called, we'll save this actually. We'll save it. Oh, we'll download the image here. Yeah, I'll probably use that as the thumbnail, to be honest with you, and place like a Lamotou picture on top of it. But yeah, that's the Let's Play. That's the Let's Play tiers. Lamotou, I hope you make a counter one of this. If anyone makes one on me, I'll make one on you as well. So like Paulie, if you were to make one on me, I'd be glad to make one on you. Lamotou, I really want you to make one on me though, because all my Let's Plays, because I'm curious to see your thoughts about some of my Let's Plays. Yeah, Lamotou, you're an important part of this channel's history. I'm most likely an important part of your channel's history, and this video is long overdue. This video was for the Pinky and the Brain episode. I don't even remember which episode it was for, but you actually finally did it, and so it's finally time for me to hold up to my end of the bargain. I'm probably gonna make this a yearly thing. As the years progress, as like for example next year, whatever Let's Play is finished at that time, hopefully like Pinky the Brain and New Nuzlocke, and and any Let's Plays he goes back and finishes or things like that, I will update the tier list to reflect that. So yeah, I'll leave his channel down in the pinned comment below. Make sure to go check it out. Make sure to subscribe here if you're new. Make sure to share this video with your friends to become a Super Slayer. Again, Lamotou, you'll always be my YouTube friend, or YouTube rival, or whatever you would like to be known as. Our channels are probably forever linked, so, there's nothing either you or I can do about it. You're probably the most recognizable Sega Slayer 64 lore character ever. Yeah, so if you, like I said, make sure to share this video with your friends. Make sure to have a great day, great night, great anytime. Have a good one, Slayers.